welcome back to Crimson Glass on YouTube. Today it is part 4 of revising Broken Girl, and we are getting closer and closer to publication date. So for me, publication date is not that I am delivering an entire novel to my general public. This is the date where I will start publishing, and I start my promotional, stuff over the weekend. I created a Twitter banner header, and I figure out the schedule where we'll be posting 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays between May 4th and July 11th, which is, I think I thought it was going to go more to August, but it's okay, because that's going to give me 6 weeks between this project and the next, so you guys will let it settle. People who like to wait until I'm finished posting so they can read it all at once will be able to do that. So the plan is today I am only on chapter 22 for my edits. Yesterday I did 20, 21, and 22, and what happened was chapter 20 was already really, really long. And then I added 2,000 more words to a chat. And it's fine. I'm really happy with the additions. I'm happy with the changes. It just took longer than I wasn't necessarily expecting to add that much to that particular chapter. So that one took almost all morning. And then on my plan, I had 2 more chapters I wanted to edit before we got to the next 2 chapters. Because the next 2 chapters have to be written. They are not written. They're the 2 brand new chapters referring to stuff that's happening off screen that I wrote that I referred to, but I didn't actually write the scenes. So now I'm writing the scenes. I'm going to try and get them done today and tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to try and get myself to the next kind of area because there's one more chapter that's partially started. There's 1 scene written for it. And then the idea is to finish up Wednesday or Thursday, which puts me in pretty good. That's April 24th. And then I will put out the beta draft to everybody who is a $5 Patreon subscriber. And then I will let it sit for the weekend. And then next Monday, I will pick it up and then go through it for my posting draft. Are there any consistencies left? Are there inconsistencies? Did I hit everything I wanted to hit? Did I clean up typos? Just formatting. I'm going to be putting together the ebook so that my $7 Patreons can have an ebook on, I'm hoping May 1st, but it's okay. It might be May 4th. So there's that. So if you're interested in supporting what I do at all, especially in this time when, we're getting closer to the summer where I wouldn't have had an income anyway, I am available on Patreon. I will link it below. So where am I in revisions? How is it going? This is probably one of the more, I feel like it's almost more extensive because when I did Mad World's book 2 revisions, a lot of that story was fine. It just needed cleaning up. I didn't add that many scenes for that one. I added a full chapter at the very end, which I kind of felt like I was going to need to do at some point. And then I added a subplot. And I think that adding the subplot was probably the hardest thing. And it's something that I'm kind of frustrated with myself for not doing the subplot in the first place because it would have been easy. I think it would have been better had it not been a first draft of a subplot in the final book because it's the Lucky and Kelsey stuff in Mad World book 2. Their relationship was not a thing, and then all of a sudden it's a thing, and I'm happy they did it because it gave me something to do for book 3. But at the end of the day, I think I'm very much happier when my subplots are figured out. And here, I think the only thing that I could say that I'm truly adding is that I'm trying to make Carly a little bit more of a thing. And I know, not a huge thing. I think she has 2-3 extra scenes. She just has a little bit more interaction with Elizabeth and Jason early on in the story. So she doesn't just show up in chapter 16. You're like, oh, hey, Carly, we remember you now. And I'm just trying to so that's the only thing I'm really adding. What I am doing is adding stuff that changes conversations and have to be readjusted. So it's harder in some ways. I'm adding almost a quarter of 20. Altogether, it's going to be 20,000 words, probably a little bit more. And that's about a quarter of the story. So it's kind of insane. But that's okay. We are moving straight ahead in revisions. I finished the soundtrack yesterday, which I was really excited about. I had a couple of chapters that didn't have a song yet. So I finished that up in the morning because I was on schedule and ahead of myself. So I went ahead and did that. All right, so we are in good shape. May 4th is your publication date. If you are interested in getting fuller draft versions of the story, right now, the alpha draft, the draft I am fixing, is currently available at the $3 tier of Crimson Glass Patreon. The beta draft is going to be available at the $5 draft tier. It is already partially up. I put up the first 14 chapters. And then I am going to be giving them the next, like, I think whatever I finish today, I'm going to bundle up, and it's going to be like another 10, hopefully it's another 8 chapters. And then they'll get the rest of it at the end of the week. So, and then I will post a full beta draft. So if you just want to wait. And then if you want the ebook or the posting draft, which is the document that I'm going to turn into the chapters that I post everywhere, you can subscribe at the $7 Patreon level. You will have an ebook on the day I release it, and you will have the posting draft the day it's ready. So those are just the perks I have for people who support Crimson Glass. The great thing about supporting Crimson Glass is I have a really robust website. It's one of the few personal websites out there for fan fiction. For General Hospital, Jason and Elizabeth fan fiction, like solo by one author, and it has a ton of stories, and it costs $25 a month to keep up because I use WordPress, and the way I run the site, it uses a lot of resources, and I'm happy with it. It's the best it's ever been. You guys are also supporting my domain. Like I have a dearisabel.org is a domain, and it cost me $17 a year. It used to be 10, but you know, inflation, man, it's going up. And then other things that get supported by that money is me. I am looking into getting Adobe Premiere this summer, and I'm pretty excited because I think I'm actually going to be able to afford it. Which is great because this summer is when I'm actually gonna have time to figure out video editing. And I want to do more promotional stuff for my stories. I want to go back and do stuff. And I also think it'd be a fun part of the creative discovery process is to put together just clips, to have clips to watch when I'm writing these stories and just like be able to edit my own stuff. That would be really great. And I have a huge library of stuff, and it'd just be nice to have. So you guys are just basically supporting every creative endeavor that goes into this. I'm going to try and save up for some sort of lighting that you can there's a light you can just attach to your computer and just do better lighting on your face. Because right now I have an overhead light and I have one window up just to but I think I need better lighting. So there's just things I'm saving up for. So everything happens at Crimson Glass. So that's just my little, spiel. May 4th, that is when you guys are going to get for the Broken Girl for the public. I think I'm going to release a preview chapter at some point this week or next weekend. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. I will see you next time. Bye.